So what happens when you ask an AI a really dangerous question? And I'm not talking about, taking over the world or anything like that. This is something way more subtle, way more insidious. We literally asked an AI for a blueprint on how to make an entire country sick. And honestly, the answer it gave us was chilling. Yeah, that was the exact question we asked it. We weren't looking for like a virus or some kind of plague. We wanted a blueprint for a societal sickness, a plan to just systematically tear down public health. And boy, did the AI deliver. The thing that was so creepy about it wasn't how evil the plan was. It was how familiar it all sounded. As we go through this, you might feel like it's telling your story, especially when we get to those last few points. Just wait.
Okay, so part 1, undermining the body. The AI's plan doesn't start with a big bang. Nope. It's a quiet, systematic attack on the very foundations of our physical health. It's really a two-pronged assault: what we eat and how we move.
So the first step is to corrupt the food supply. And what's genius about this, in a twisted way, is that it's not about banning healthy food. No, it's about making healthy food the hardest choice. The AI's plan is all about rigging the entire system, cost, convenience, even our culture, until picking the unhealthy option just feels natural. It feels easy. It almost feels like a reward.
And this right here, this just perfectly captures that daily struggle, doesn't it? On one side, you've got healthy food. It's usually more expensive, takes time to cook. On the other side, a burger combo for what, 14.99 rupees? And it's at your door in minutes. The AI's logic here is just brutally simple. Make the bad choice the easy choice. Every single time.
Okay, but the plan goes deeper than just making junk food available. The next phase is to weave it right into the fabric of our culture. Think about it. Weekend means pizza. Movie night means popcorn. A road trip means chips. It's not just a treat anymore. It's become this expected ritual, the default for fun and relaxation.
And what's the result of all this? Well, the AI did the math. Just an extra 300 to 500 calories a day, which is so easy to do in this system, adds up to a 20-kilo weight gain over a decade. And the scary part is, it happens so slowly, so silently, you barely even notice it until it's already happened. All right, so the food supply is corrupted. Now the AI's blueprint moves on to its second physical target, our movement, or more accurately, the complete and total lack of it. The whole goal here is to literally design a world where just being still is your default state. And the AI lays out the perfect day for doing absolutely nothing. It's basically a journey from one chair to another. You start in an office chair for 8 or 9 hours, then you move to your car seat for another hour or 2. You take the elevator, because let's be honest, who even knows where the stairs are? Then you get home, and there's a sofa waiting in every room. And to top it all off, a TV in the bedroom that tricks you into spending 12 hours in bed instead of the 8 you actually need for sleep. The system literally eliminates every single reason to move. Your muscles get weaker, fat starts to build up, and you didn't have to do a thing. The system did it all for you.
Okay, moving on to part 2, weaponizing the mind. So if part 1 was a physical attack, this next part is all psychological. The AI figured out that to really make a nation sick, you have to turn the mind against the body.
Step 3 is to steal their sleep. The plan now goes after our most important recovery tool, sleep, and the strategy is to sabotage it from 2 different angles. 1, the endless pull of our digital screens, and 2, the sneaky effects of a bad diet.
I mean, how many of us have said this to ourselves at 1 in the morning? Just 10 more minutes on the phone. That right there, that's the trap. You end up getting maybe 5-6 hours of sleep because you've got to be up at 7 a.m. for work. So the next day is just a blur of surviving on cup after cup of tea or coffee. And all the while, not getting enough protein is making you crave sugar, your hormones are going haywire, and what do? We blame it all on a slow metabolism. It's the perfect storm, really. All right, this next step is really insidious. The idea is to normalize chronic stress. It's not about some big traumatic event. It's about creating an environment where this constant low-level anxiety is just the air you breathe. And eventually, it feels so normal you don't even realize it's a problem anymore. And this is what the AI calls the modern anxiety loop. It's this vicious cycle fueled by the constant tension of EMIs, the relentless pressure of office targets, and that toxic social comparison we all do online.
Your body basically goes into survival mode. And what happens? You start seeing physical stuff, hair fall, skin issues, weight gain. And of course, that just creates even more tension, which feeds right back into the loop.
Okay, this might just be the most cynical step in the whole blueprint. Step 5. Make health confusing. After you've attacked the body and the mind, the final move is to crush any hope of fighting back by making the solution seem impossibly complicated.
So, what should you do? Keto? Detox? Just cardio? Or weights? Is yoga the answer? What about pranayama? The AI's plan is simple. Get every influencer, every guru to give completely different advice. The result? Total and utter confusion. People get this little burst of motivation, try for maybe 3 days, get completely overwhelmed, and then they just quit.
And here it is, the knockout punch. While everyone's paralyzed trying to figure out these super complex choices, you just do one simple thing. You write the word healthy on every single packaged food. It makes it pretty much impossible for people to see the simple, actual truth about health. It's the ultimate act of misdirection.
So, the blueprint revealed. Now that we've walked through the whole thing, let's just lay all 5 pieces out together.
So there you have it, a 5-point blueprint. It's not for some sudden pandemic, but for a slow-burning and frankly very profitable epidemic of chronic disease. You've got 1, corrupt the food supply. 2, enforce inactivity. 3, steal their sleep. 4, normalize chronic stress. And the final nail in the coffin, 5, make health so confusing that people just give up. And you can see how each step just reinforces the others, right? It creates this trap that is incredibly hard to escape.
And this brings us to the final and I think the most important question. This isn't some theoretical plan for a country far away. This is basically a mirror held up to the world so many of us are living in right now. So the real question isn't, is the AI's plan realistic? The real question is, which of these 5 are you following?